some tea, just brewing tea, brewing tea. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to your daily cup of tea with Mrs. T. I know, it's so original. Trying to fix this camera. No one wants to see my triple chin. There we go, that's better. I look like I'm going to be coming at you with like some craft video, huh? Today on Mrs. Thomas's channel, my daughter's sitting here laughing at me. Today we're going to be sewing masks. So get ready, fun seekers. We're going to make some masks. I've got my sewing machine. I've got some fabric, some really cute prints, and we're going to get going. You might be asking yourself, what's different? Something seems different with Mrs. Thomas. Has she really gone off the deep end? Okay, really? Now I've got special guest visitor. Okay, you can only intervene for a minute, Isaac. What is it? What is the test that you did outside with those things? Explain it to the audience.
So the X won the first round.
Mm-hmm. Now, what are those things? Explain to them what those things are.
These are like supposed to be boomerangs, but they don't really come back to you. They just go really far.
So they're just things you throw.
Yeah, and go really far.
Okay.
So the Flyer X won the first round, but the Flyer Plus won the second.
So they're equal.
On the second round,
X and Plus are equal. Sounds like a math lesson to me.
The Flyer X sucked on the second round.
It sucked on the second round.
Yeah, it only
Did you hear that? Good language
5
there.
feet away from me. It only went like 5 feet.
Who's his mother anyway? Me. Oh, that was interesting. Always a fun time with Mrs. Thomas. Oh, what's different? That's what we're talking about. So I haven't worn makeup or done my hair since school closed. So I ran an idea by my daughter and was like, hey, how about if you do my hair and makeup for one of my videos? And she was like, okay, let's do it. So she's over there dying right now. So we did. So this is me with some makeup. I hope I don't look like Carol Baskins. And
I don't even know who that is.
She doesn't know who that is. Hopefully you do, and hopefully you're laughing at that. And then she curled my hair, which, if I did this at school by 6th period, you guys, you wouldn't even see this. This would be all like straight at that point. I don't usually curl my hair because I don't got time for that. I am low maintenance, and by low maintenance, I mean lazy. She's over there eating French onion dip and Ritz. That's her healthy lunch. Who's her mother? Ugh. All right. It's in the afternoon. I haven't had lunch yet. I just had breakfast. You don't really want to know about that. It was yogurt and granola. It wasn't that great. But I've got my tea. And for lunch, I think I'm going to have a piece of gluten-free toast with peanut butter and sliced bananas. See this highlight right there? That's just gray hair. Oh yeah. See, you don't need to go to the salon to get fancy highlights. You just get old. And then you get silver fox highlights. Beauty tip. So not only do you come here for the fun arts and crafts, you come here for the beauty tips as well. What substance do I have for you today? None really, except me just making lame jokes because it's Friday. And Friday makes me happy. You know that. Okay, let's get to serious business. Serious business. MOU came out. You don't know what that is. You're like, Mrs. Thomas, you keep mentioning this MOU. What is this? That is a memorandum of understanding between the district and the teachers. So finally came out today. I haven't had time to read the whole 20-page document. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how long it is. So it pretty much has like what rules I can follow and all that. They have a recommended schedule for classes where they recommend periods 1 and 2 on Mondays, periods 3 and 4 on Tuesday, and then 5 and 6 on Thursday for like office hours and such. So we're waiting for clarification on that. So I hope, and that's not going to start till May 4th, my holiday. I'm so excited for that day. Just wait till you see that video. So that will start May 4th. That's when you're really going to get the assigned work. Now, it's still true that your grades can't go down from what they were when we shut down. That's what I've heard. And that's what the state superintendent said. So whatever. But I don't know how the incomplete works. So I don't know if it's one of those things like if I assign something and you don't do it, then you're going to end up with an incomplete, even though you may have had a passing grade when we shut down. That's what I'm waiting for clarification on. So some of you might be like, well, then does that mean I don't need to do anything if I had a good grade when we closed down? I don't know yet. I don't know. I hope you still have to do something. Seems kind of like you shouldn't be able to just not do a whole unit of study just because, while other kids are doing it because they didn't have the best grade. But I don't know. So we'll keep it simple, though. Really, the goal is you should not be spending more than 30 minutes per class per day. And each teacher and department is waiting for clarification on what that's going to look like as far as if we're going to have a strict schedule for Kentwood or not. So I'm hoping to get that news next week. The good news is we know for sure you're going to be getting specific supplemental stuff from me. I just have to also wait from the district to hear what are the skills they are going to want me to cover. I think for AP, that's going to be something for Mr. Weeks and I to decide because the district is not planning on coming up with lessons and guides for us. The good side of that is I get to decide. The bad news of that is I get to decide. So more work for me, as usual. So AP, that's going to be stuff that Mr. Weeks and I plan, it sounds like. And then for 10th grade, it's going to be related to the skills the district wants to make sure you guys get. Because you don't want to head into junior year having no experience sophomore year with argument, for example. That's where we left off. That's the major skill set that I think they're going to go with. Because that's where we all were at in the district. Some people had barely started argument. Some hadn't started at all. I hadn't started it yet with you guys. We were finishing up our books first. And at the point where we're at now, we would have been almost finishing our argument unit if we hadn't had school closed. So that's kind of where we're at with that. The other neato thing is I emailed you guys a Flipgrid invitation to our grid for class. I combined all of my 10th grade classes together and my AP classes together, just like it is on Canvas. That way I figured if I didn't have 100% participation, I would still have a large bulk of kids there. Is there a chance I might change that later? Sure, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Make sure you practice proper online etiquette. So you want to be respectful of others and their work. Please, please, please do not take screenshots or other things of what are on there. Be respectful of others and yourself with that. If we want to be able to do more fun, engaging things like that, like Flipgrid, then we need to play by the rules. So I emailed that out to all of you to just have you try it out. Give me an update on your life is all it's asking you to do in your video. I guess you could say it's kind of like a school-friendly version of Snapchat in a way because you just record the video and share it. I have it set that I have to preview your videos and approve them to be posted. So just know that I'll keep checking it like every day. So you come back and check it every day and see if anyone else has posted anything, and then you can reply to them with a fun video in response or comment. I think you can do, or an emoji. You can do like a typical social media thing. I wanted to try it out because the 10th grade English team is playing with the idea that for argument for the final assessment, depending what the district tells us, that we thought it would be cool to do like recording an argument that you do somehow, whether that's a speech or something like that. It's kind of what we're floating around right now. So we wanted to try it out, get you comfortable with Flipgrid first with something that's really low stakes, like just talking about yourself before we do anything really academic with it. AP, we might do something with that as well. Also, make sure you have Microsoft Teams on your school laptop. If it didn't already load on there, if you go to your Start menu and then you click on the App Store, or I think that's what it's called, or it's wherever you get your apps from, most of you know that, you can download the Microsoft Teams app if it's not already there. You can also go to the district website and go to Office 365. And when you click on that, it's toward the top of the website. So you click on the thing that says Office 365 and it should take you to your online portal and it should have your apps there and you should be able to add Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is what we're using for my open office hours. So for example, if you wanted to come ask me a question live or talk to me live, that's where we would meet up. And I would put together a schedule of when I would be there for certain classes. So I don't just have a combo of AP kids and English 10 kids in the same room answering questions about completely different subjects. So we're waiting to hear about a schedule on that. So I'm thinking of scheduling a Teams meeting for this next week to try it out before our strict schedule is implemented. So be on the lookout on Monday for an email from me with what day and what time we're going to meet for your classes. I will have you enter that meeting muted, which means your mic is muted and your video muted, and then we'll unmute after I give instructions of what we're doing and see how many people are there. If there's a ton of people, I might keep it muted and just call on people. I don't know how much response I'm going to get from you guys in participation. So we will see. But I would really like to use next week as a way to try out, make sure everybody has their technology up to snuff. I'll continue to use Canvas because that's what I've always used. I'm not going to use all the other features in Microsoft Teams because a lot of it's very similar to what I already have in Canvas. And I would rather have as few programs as possible that you guys are bouncing around into. So Canvas will still be your one-stop shop where you will find links to everything we're doing. So after I'm done with this video, I'm going to be going over to Canvas to update it to add our Flipgrid welcome video recording assignment thingy. So that's the technical name for it. What else? My daughter's going to eat an entire thing of sour cream in one sitting.
You're not.
That was my son dropping stuff. Working from home is fun. Let's see. Oh, he's making a sandwich, it looks like. How many types of cheese you got there, bud?
2.
2 types of cheese for his sandwich.
There's no ham though.
There's no ham because someone put it in the bread box by mistake.
Me.
You.
That was a different day.
I know that was a different day. It was the day I went to the grocery store, which I don't even remember what day that was. 5 days ago or something? I don't know. Need to go to Costco again. I haven't been there in a few weeks.
Did someone eat all the ham?
I threw away that ham because you put it in the bread box and it was in the bread box for like 24 hours and you guys said it smelled funny, so I threw it away. And I was very angry because it wasted like a pound of ham. Anyway, my daughter's laughing at me. My son's ignoring me. Story of my life. All right. Now it's time to get back on track. AP. I am still giving feedback on your Gandhi essays. So I am about halfway through. I think I left off this morning. So I'm going to try to get back to those after lunch and hopefully over this weekend, and then have a video for you guys Monday about what I noticed. So be looking out for that. I know you're very, very excited about that. Yeah. 10th graders, today's your last day to turn in missing work from third quarter. So remember how they said your grade can't get worse than what it was when we closed? So today's your last chance to set that. And if you don't, then you're going to have to work really hard to improve your grade. Do I know what that's going to look like yet exactly? No, because I'm waiting to get word from the district about that. All right, 14,000 things to be happy about. Having ham? Oh, wait, no. French onion dip. She says yes. Yes, that makes her happy. Okay. Sewing masks. Yes. All right. My son is ridiculous. So absurd. What was that face you were just doing when you're opening the cheese? Okay. He's a freak. I don't know where he gets that from. All right.
From my brain. Sorry if that confused you.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Can you be quiet when you're eating over there and slurping mayo off of your cheese?
Ew.
It was so gross. He's slurping mayo off. Oh. Oh, gross. Okay. Stop. Trying to film here. It's live right now. Can't even edit you out. Out of control. We need to go back to school. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to pick this one right here. This one. This is it. The segments of the crustacean body. I am not even kidding you. The segments of the crustacean body. I'm allergic to crustaceans. If I eat them, it'll kill me. I don't know how crustacean body segments are supposed to make me happy. Someone explain this to me. Send me an email. I would like to know who wrote this book anyway. Barbara Ann Kiefer. Kiefer. Illustrated by Pierre Latin. There are very few illustrations in this book, first of all. You should have made that a little bit smaller print because he doesn't deserve that large of font. Okay. She has a weird sense of what makes people happy. She has a website. Go leave her some feedback about crustacean segments. Thingstobehappyabout.com. Isaac, why would I be happy about the segments of a crustacean like a lobster or a shrimp? Aren't they crustaceans? Am I right? Am I crazy? Technically. Okay, so there's shellfish and there's crustaceans. They're part of the same family, right? Let me make sure I got this right. I'm going to Google search this. It's an arthropod of the large, mainly aquatic group Crustacea, such as a crab, lobster, shrimp, or barnacle. Yes, I was right. Okay, how is that supposed to make me happy? The segments. Is it breaking them? That's like some sick thrill is when I crack open their shell? Is that... Seriously, what are they going for? I don't understand. They look creepy and gross. How does it make me happy? Even if you can eat it, does it really make you happy to see the segments of their body? So grossed out by this. So grossed out by it. I think this book is a lie. 90% lie. Okay, let's see. Let's find another one. I do this every time because I always get something weird and stupid like that. Okay, here goes another one. I'm going to point to the top. Oh, here's a good one, actually. John Muir. And you're like, who's that? Well, good thing has an explanation next to it. America's first heroic preservationist. He was an outdoorsman. And if you don't know, he's written many, 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 many books about nature and the natural world. So that does make me happy because I like hiking and I like nature. All right, that's it. New emails will come out Monday. Have a fabulous weekend. Isaac says goodbye. He's going to go build more stuff and destroy my house. So that's probably what I have on my schedule for today. Oh, wait, I've got to go eat breakfast. No, I already ate breakfast. Lunch. Got to eat lunch and continue grading some essays. Probably play some Animal Crossing too.
What about Zelda with me?
Zelda.
I meant Minecraft.
No, I'm not playing Minecraft today.
Why?
Because I'm mean. All right, so we're going to say goodbye. Have a lovely weekend. If I hear more before the end of the day from the district, maybe I'll send something out, but I don't want to overwhelm you with emails. I already sent the one out about Flipgrid. So look forward to sending you something else. Oh, I'm primping here because I got my curly hair. Don't worry, I'm not going to have my makeup done ever again until you see me in person. This is like a one-time deal because it's just too much work to do it anymore. And I don't look that much different. So, Isaac, seriously. See you guys on Monday.